from Kaitaku here. I'm excited. I have a TBR for you all. Shay over at Shay Geeks Out is hosting the Fall Into Manga Love Challenge. And this challenge is going to run from tomorrow, September 21st, until next Sunday, September 27th. I'm very excited to be participating in this challenge, and there are 9 challenge topics. So first, we've got read a Shay favorite, read something outside of your comfort zone, start a new series, finish a series, read a recommendation, read a sequel, and a sequel could be like a sequel to a series, like Sayuki Reload is a sequel to Sayuki, or it could be like volume 2, so the next in a series, so the sequel volume in a series. Then we've got read a shoujo title, read a josei title, and read an LGBTQIA plus title. So I'm very excited to participate in this challenge. So let's get into the books that I will be reading for this week. So I have picked out my books for this challenge. I'm very excited for this challenge. I've been kind of in, Haley Jane says hello. I've been kind of in a bit of a reading slump recently that's kind of spiraled over from last month in August, and I'll talk a little bit about that in my August wrap-up video. But I'm hoping this kind of gets me out of that slump because I think I have picked some really good titles for the different challenges. So let me show you what I intend to read. So first, for Read a Shay favorite, I have got Sweat and Soap Volume 1. So Sweat and Soap is a series about this girl here. She is uncomfortable because when she sweats a lot, and so she's trying to find different products that work for her to kind of tone that down. And then he, I believe, is a creator of a soap company. Maybe it's a deodorant company, perfume company. I'm not quite sure. But he loves her smell. And he loves the way her smell works with his products. So these two, I've heard great things. Shay raved about it. I do believe it may have been a Thirsty Thursday pick that I might have missed. But I picked this up from my bookstore closing. And so this Sweat and Soap is definitely a volume I am intending to read for the challenge. So next, for Outside of Your Comfort Zone, I wanted to read Cast Heaven Volume 3 because that was supposed to be released earlier this month. However, there was an issue with the publishing date or the distributors or something. Either which way, it's not getting released until the 29th is when it's supposed to arrive from Amazon for me, even though it got released on the 8th. So I had to change and switch gears, and I decided to go with Finder Volume 6. So Finder is a series that I have been on the fence about since the first book. Finder has a lot of non-consensual situations, and that bothers me. That definitely takes me out of my comfort level because I prefer everything to be consensual. And so the last Finder 5 didn't really have that many issues. It was kind of okay. So I thought I would stick around. But I'm not confident that this is going to follow the same suit. I have a feeling we may end up back where we started in me being uncomfortable. So I picked this one for something that takes you outside of your comfort zone. So next, for Start a New Series, I picked Yona of the Dawn. So Yona of the Dawn is a great shoujo series. I love the anime so much, and I've collected volumes 1 through 15 because I prefer to kind of binge read series. Volume 16 is out of stock on Right Stuff and has been out of stock on Right Stuff for like a month. So I have not picked up more, but I am ready to dive into this one. I've waited long enough to dive in. I want to read this series. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. So Yona, I will be starting this series this week. For finish a series, I picked one that I technically haven't started yet, but is short. So, Cells at Work. And Cells at Work is only 5 volumes long. So I intend to read all 5 volumes during this week so that I finish this series. So Cells at Work is only 5 volumes. There are many spin-off series. So Cells at Work Friends, Cells at Work Code Black, Cells at Work Baby. There are several spin-off series. However, this one is only 5 volumes. So I picked it for my finish a series challenge for this week. So hopefully I get all 5 read. Next, for a recommended book, I am finally going to tackle Orange. Orange is highly recommended all across both MangaTube as well as on Instagram, Mangastagram. Orange is highly recommended. Everyone who has read it that I know of has loved it, and I picked it up in my August haul. So I'm excited to read this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to read both volumes in this week, so I didn't pick it for the finish a series topic, but I probably will read both of them. Number 2 is here. So, just going to go ahead and throw number 2 in there. So we intend to read both of these chunky monkeys this month for a recommended series. So for my read a sequel, I've decided to read The Demon Prince of Momochi House 3. This is a series, if you've seen my first impressions video, which I'm going to learn to link stuff, so hopefully it's up there. If not, it'll be in the description box. This is a series that I have found absolutely adorable and have been loving so far. So my pick a sequel is going to be volume 3. And so I can continue because I picked up the rest of the series in the month of August. So it's definitely a series that I would like to finish soon. The next challenge, read a shoujo title, which I have tons of. I picked Not Your Idol Volume 2. So this is a new release and I am very excited about it. Not Your Idol is about a young, I don't know if she's K-pop, J-pop, I don't know. A young idol who was assaulted by a fan at a meet and greet. And after that, she kind of goes into hiding, tries to go back into being a normal girl because she's scared. And she's really scared of being a female because she feels like she was attacked because she was a female and because she's weak being a female. And so it's really interesting. She cuts off all her hair, dresses in the male uniform instead of the female uniform. And so volume 1 kind of left us with a mini cliffhanger. And so I'm ready to read volume 2 and continue her journey, hopefully to healing. So next is read a josei title. And for that, I picked Watakoi. So I have both Watakoi volumes 2 and 3 that I need to read because I am pre-ordered for volume 4, which comes out in October. And so I want to go ahead and finish reading these. The anime was absolutely adorable. One of my favorite recent anime releases. And so I'm excited because the first book almost tracked directly with the anime. So I am excited to read these 2 volumes. And last but not least is read an LGBTQIA+ title, which is these 2 shelves right here are Boys Love. So we've got tons of those, but I decided for this challenge to pick the one-shot Liquor and Cigarettes. So Liquor and Cigarettes is by the same mangaka that does Coyote. And this is a story about a guy whose family runs a liquor store and his best friend whose family runs the cigarette shop. And so the one whose family owns the liquor store, he has an extremely low tolerance to alcohol. And so he decides that if he's going to run a liquor store, he's got to have good tolerance to alcohol. So he decides how to do that is to just keep drinking. And the more he drinks, then the higher his tolerance will be. Well, who better to help him and drink with him and watch out for him when he gets drunk than his best friend whose family runs a cigarette store? who may or may not actually have a crush on him. So I'm excited to see how this one goes. I've heard good things about it. It is adorable. The art style is something that I kind of had to get used to. I kind of put off buying this and Coyote because I just wasn't the hugest fan of the art style. But every time I came across it in an ad or just scrolling, I always wanted to buy it. So I finally picked it up. I've got it, and that is the book that I will be reading to satisfy that challenge. So those are the books that I picked. 9 challenges, way more than 9 books. But I'm excited to get in, read a little bit more because I just have not read as much this month as I normally do. And I just didn't read a whole bunch in August. And, you know, I feel weird not reading as much as I usually do. You know, I usually crank several of these out a week. So I am very excited. Hope this pulls me out of my slump. Of course, I'll be vlogging along the way so I can take you guys on the journey with me. So look out for that video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are participating in the Fall in Love Manga Challenge, please let me know if you have a video with your TBR, or if you're doing a vlog video, please leave a link in the comments. I would love to watch the videos. I'm excited to see what everybody is reading. If you're participating, let me know what you're reading. And I hope you guys will either join in the challenge or stick around to see if I read all of these books. So like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so you can see this vlog video when the challenge week is over. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Say bye. Hi everyone, Kai here, and welcome to Kai. Hi everyone, Kai here, and